The ASC3 detector programming is menu-driven. Use the keypad to enter data, and you move around the programming screen using the cursor. Okay, here's an example of that. Whereas with Cobalt, you use an application to select like detector program, then you use the touch, and there are tabs that divide up the different programming groups, like here you see vehicle detection, pet detection, detector log, and so on. ASC3 has 4 timing plans. On the left-hand side, you'll see programming for timing plan. On the right-hand side, you'll see an action plan. And in the action plan, it calls for a timing plan using a numerical value. Of course, the problem there is you'd have to remember which timing plan you want by action plan. Whereas with Cobalt, we have the opportunity to name the timing plans by name. Then in the event plan, as you can see here on the lower right-hand side, we would select which timing plan is in effect by selecting the name. Much easier to identify. Here's an example, okay? But a couple other places where you can name the plans. For instance, on the left-hand side, you'll see different events, okay? AM peak, off peak, PM peak, and so on. Instead of just using numerical value 1, 2, 3, 4, we can actually select the name within our event plans. Secondly, when you're looking at the logic processor or program the logic processor, you can program the logic processor and give it a name. Like, for instance, in the slide, you'll see a third car trip. So instead of remembering that statement number 1 is third car trip, you can actually give it a name.